Today, Vinícius Júnior is one of the most exciting players in world football. His speed, skill, and confidence have made him a nightmare for defenders around the world. But before the trophies, the goals, and the fame, there was a young kid from Brazil who had to overcome doubt, pressure, and criticism. This is the story of how Vinícius Júnior went from a dreamer in Brazil to a superstar on the biggest stage. Before the bright lights of Europe, Vinícius Júnior was just a kid in Brazil with one dream: become a professional footballer. Growing up in São Gonçalo, Rio de Janeiro, football was a part of everyday life. Like many Brazilian children, he learned the game through street football, creativity, and competition. From a young age, his talent stood out. His speed, confidence, and ability with the ball showed that he was different. That talent eventually took him to Flamengo, one of Brazil's biggest football clubs. At Flamengo, Vinícius began transforming his natural ability into something special. His dribbling, speed, and fearlessness made people take notice. At only 16 years old, he made his professional debut. Suddenly, Brazil had discovered another exciting young talent. But while fans in Brazil were watching his rise, some of the biggest clubs in Europe were already paying attention. At just 16 years old, Vinícius Júnior made a life-changing move. A European giant believed in his potential and decided to invest heavily in the young Brazilian talent. The pressure was enormous. He was no longer just a talented kid from Brazil. He was a teenager expected to succeed at the highest level. But arriving at the top is only the beginning. Staying there is the real challenge. The beginning of Vinícius' journey at the highest level was not easy. His talent was obvious, but the critics questioned whether he was ready. People criticized his finishing, his decision making, and whether he could become more than just a fast winger. Every missed chance created more pressure. Every mistake was watched by millions. But instead of giving up, Vinícius worked. He improved his finishing, he became smarter with the ball, he learned how to handle pressure. The player people doubt was slowly becoming a complete different footballer. Eventually, the hard work started showing. Vinícius became more confident, more dangerous, and more complete. He was no longer just a young player with potential. He became one of the most feared attackers in football. The same player who was once questioned became the player creating unforgettable moments on the biggest stage. Vinícius Júnior's story is about more than football. It is about patient improvement and believing in yourself when others doubt you. From Brazil to Europe, to the biggest stadiums in the world, his journey shows that talent can open doors, but dedication is what creates greatness. And for Vinícius Júnior, the story is far from finished. If you make it to the end of the video, I want you to like, subscribe, and share. On this channel, we will be covering stories, incredible stories. So stay tuned. Peace out.